This is Alex Perez,
I'm Mike Morales.
and you are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com.
And we are going to try the Buen Anejo. I got to make sure I say this correctly because we want to fix it, right? Is it poor grammatic in Spanish? Maybe. But, you know, this is a Cofradia product. Again, beautiful presentation on this Anejo. Nice color on this, too. Very pretty. You know, very nice presentation. And the Anejos are pre-poured.
We've tried the Blanco, we've tried the Reposado.
Mm-hmm.
We are now going for
the Anejo.
Got a beautiful gold.
Yeah, amber? Maybe?
No? More of a gold. I mean,
more of a gold.
Lighting isn't that great in here. But, yeah, I guess you could call it amber. Again, I guess.
Very consistent legs on all three.
It's got an interesting nose.
Wow, now that's not as sweet as the Reposado.
No, it's not. I think it's the wood has muted it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is way different. It's almost like a different tequila.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's completely different.
This is it smells like a big añejo, a complex añejo. You can smell the mature caramel notes.
Yeah, there's no sweetness to it.
Very rich.
There's not a sweetness like there was with the Reposado. Wow, that's completely different. Cloves. I get cloves.
Yeah,
you get cloves. Holy cow! Wow, this is really different.
It's a deep caramel. Not candy, just a real deep.
Like a burnt caramel?
Burnt caramel, there you go. Burnt caramel. Let's see if it's consistent with the...
yeah, let's find out.
Okay. It's very different. It's obviously the superstar on this batch here.
Wow. Is this even related to this line?
I don't understand.
These are like three different tequilas. Maybe that's what they were going for.
I don't know. It's a very good añejo.
Yes, this one really delivers.
It's a very good añejo. And it doesn't have, I mean, typically you'll have the nuances of the Blanco Reposado and come into and mature into the añejo. So surprisingly, it's very different.
It's almost like they took three different batches or something. They're unrelated. In my opinion, there's not a consistency in the flavor profiles. It's almost like you have three different tequilas, and they're unrelated. Am I going a little overboard with that? Because it's almost like it really does look like this. Are you talking
conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I think not.
It's pretty good. It's better than I expected.
Yeah, no kidding. This is a real slugger.
I'm being honest here.
I like that you called it a big añejo. This one really over delivers.
Yeah, I mean in the nose.
Wow, this is really characteristic of a Cofradia product.
Yeah,
also.
Yes. This more so.
More so than the other two.
This more so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's what threw us off too, is we've had plenty of these tequilas from this distillery that this is really uncharacteristic of the distillery to where the Blanco and Anejo or Blanco and Reposado were concerned. The Anejo is more what we expected, and more so. You know, comparatively to the other two, this one really just knocks it out of the park.
Yeah, this one rocks. This is definitely.
Yeah, highly recommended.
Definitely a winner.
Wow, very enjoyable. This is a good. I think it would be a good cigar tequila, an after dinner, a digestif.
It's got a good balance. Got some nice caramel tones in there. It's not overpowering.
Mm-mm.
It's got a nice supple richness to it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, very different from Reposado and
from the other two.
Blanco.
Almost unrelated. But
Stepchild, maybe.
well, they got to bring this stepchild out of the closet. Let me tell you, because this one rocks, man. This is a hearty añejo.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it.
Yep,
I like it.
I think
my palate. It's
good.
pleasing to my palate.
Yeah, it's not coating your palate like the Reposado was. It's not confusing like the Blanco was. This is actually, I'm telling you, star of the show right here. Highly recommended. I'm Mike Morales.
You heard it here. I'm Alex Perez. You've been listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com. We've been tasting Mi Buen. I know it sounds different.
Hey.
But it works. I like the añejo a lot.
I like it.
Thanks for watching. And as always, sip wisely.
But this is based on physics, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a gimmick. And basically what it does is it shoots air through this little receptacle here that made noise.
So what was that noise?
It's just oxygen going through. It's just letting it through. There's if you look,
so
there's
the weight of the liquid is being forced through the.
But it's the lever. There's a lever that goes up as opposed to down. See, and that going up forces it to be oxygenated. So now you have an instantly opened up, aerated sample of tequila.
The Venturi just opened it up. That's what it did.
Yep.
How about taste?
Let's see what we get. Mm.
That's amazing.
Is this the same booze?
That's very different on the palate.
It's very different. Everything is sharper, in my opinion. What do you think?
It is sharper.
It's sharper, hotter. You feel the pepper. You feel more of the
peppers pop out in your mouth.
The more herbaceousness. Now you know that this is a lowlands tequila.
Wow.
In my opinion, without the aerator, the flavors were muted. The bouquet was there's what the aerator does for me, if I can term it as anything, it takes the static out of. It clarifies your radio station, all right? It takes the static out of your cable television. It's way sharper. It's the difference between shooting in film and shooting in HD. We're tasting in HD, ladies and gentlemen. I think
we're watching this in HD.
We're watching this, and now you're tasting it. If you could get any closer, you'd be able to smell it. So give it a try. Venturi aerators.